Hey guys, and welcome to year 3 of the Ireland career mode, taking New Zealand on at home. This is going to be an interesting clash. We have taken a few games off New Zealand before, so we're very capable of doing quite well. Our team for this series is pretty much an interesting one. We're going to give Stephen Doheny another game, a chance to impress. Like, obviously, Moore, Rock, and Tucker have not taken their chances. Ford will get a debut in this series. I think Ford is someone that we need to play. Like, this is average 750s, 200s, an average of 40, and he's playing in a league where he's thriving in. And I think he's just someone you've got to have in. Tector's back from injury, which is great. We've got a few young bowlers still on the team, Humphreys, Manley, and Foster. Looking to see those guys sort of spring up and do pretty well. But apart from that, pretty frail looking team still, with looking for a bit of depth to come in. So, yeah, obviously that will be almost our lineup. Balbirnie will open. Going to bring McBride at 3. Tector will drop to 4. Camphor to 5. Ford will probably drop to 8, but he adds a wee bit of depth there in the team lineup. Foster Little are a combination today. We're just going to rotate our team round a wee bit. What's the conditions like here? Wee bit of average things going around here. Like, the team from New Zealand's interesting. Conway, Vishvaka, Williamson, Phillips, Latham, Alotha, Ravindra, Smith, Santner, Jamieson, and Keane. So we'll bowl on this surface. We'll look to be quite aggressive up front. We are hunting wickets. Just got to get some early ones and get some confidence going. Josh Little had a season under his belt as well for under Meghalaya in India. So he's had a few games and he's done a reasonable job there too. He's a couple of 50s as well. Just shows he can bat too. So we're looking to be quite aggressive with our cricket. Foster will get the wicket of Vishvaka. It's gone for 54 run stand. Conway's off to a good start as well. So it's going to be still positive about what we do. McBride will come in and he will bowl a little bit. We're going to have aggressive intent. We're here to hunt wickets. We'll have the field out, of course, but he will attack as much as we can. Mark Adair, who was really good last season, pick of the bowlers by a mile. He will look to bowl quite aggressively as well, looking for some wickets. And it's 110 for 1 after 18. Conway 62, Williamson on 27. Just going to have to tone her down a wee bit. We're going to have to just sort of contain a wee bit. See how well we go. Mark Adair out of the attack. We'll bring Curtis Camphor in. Yeah, this is a season where I want to see a couple more wins against some of the more fancier opposition to show we're on the rise. But yeah, this is a good partnership here. Williamson just bringing up his 50. 33 years of age, Kane Williamson now, but both his stats are averages close to 50. So a quality player still. Camphor will see the back end of Williamson, and Ireland really needed that wicket. Brian bowled reasonably well again, number 54. We're just going to get through some part-time stuff really now, and I think Dockrell sort of fits that role. He's just got over 100 wickets in his career, and he is just a handy man to bring in, although he has been hit to all places. Mark Adair. Can Mark Adair contain? What we need. And I've just seen Devon Conway just bring up his 100. So good batting from Devon Conway. Phillips is gone. Dockrell will strike. It's none for 47. Mark Adair. Just not a good day at the office for him. We are very much struggling for that other option. Curtis Camphor, we're going to have to sort of get a heap of overs out of, which I didn't think was going to be happening. This process. Latham 32 of 20. 118 runnable 100 for Conway at the moment. 16 boundaries in that inning. Surprisingly no sixes. Dockrell was looking to contain. 1 for 48 off 5. Super expensive. I just don't know where we're going to turn to. Joshua Little. This is not the start we envisioned for year 3. I think this is going to really take some toll on us now as the 50 brought up for Tom Latham. Very quick time. And we're just not looking likely taking any wickets whatsoever. And it's just, we've got really 5 overs to try and keep them under 350, which I don't think is going to be possible here. 1 for 80 for Camphor, 1 for 81 for Foster. Look at that. The game has been taken away from Tommy Latham. 96 of 55, 13 fours and a 6. Crazy batting. Conway gone, but he has contributed a massive score here. He's gone for 182. And Tom Latham still managed to bring up a ton. That is his 12th one-day international 100. He's been in pretty good touch for a long time, and we're chasing 386. So we're going to have to bat positively. Nathan Smith, he is pretty much just finding his feet at level. Only 25 years of age, a lot of cricket ahead of him. 12 without loss. Sterling gets that away for 4. It's just 8 and over requires just insane. You need to play some insane cricket to even get close to this. Bit of respectability, please, Ireland. Got to look to bowl a bit better in that next game. We might have to bring some experienced campaigners back in. Brian in. Speaks the diving fielder. Out for 5. Smith has got a good area there, and he's picked up his first. Brings Tector back from an injury. He was out for 6 weeks initially, and has recovered for this tour from New Zealand. 26 or 27 there for Sterling. And Jamieson finds the right area, and he will get the wicket. 30. And we are really needing someone to step up here. Just can't be lingering. Yeah, I'm just going to, like I said, I think we have to bring our A bowling attack in instead of the rotation policy that I do have going on. I think we just have to pick our best players available and strengthen up our bowling unit. It's woefully exposed today. 91 for 3. 196 at 9.8 and over. It's just a crazy rate that we have to go at for the whole game. We're not going to be worrying too much about that. Just going to get some performance going from these individuals. 35 of 46. Curtis Camphor. Tector down the ground. That is 4. Love Tector to sort of get that 100. He's got 15 50s in 47 matches, so he gets 1 and 3 above 50. Needs to start converting them. Batting for 3. This is not a bad wee partnership. These two are our future batting lineup, really. Like, we've just got to find some other guys for Sterling and Balboni. That's a bad drop too. Tector been given a life Ravindra. And now so New Zealand got some good up-and-coming cricketers that are doing alright in domestic cricket in real life now, being called into their team. And Jamieson will break that key little partnership. Camphor is gone for 43 or 54, and it's a debut for Stephen Doheny. His stay doesn't stay too long. He's gone for 1. 140 for 5. So we've got to bat for a little bit of pride here and just sort of reassess. Like, we just got absolutely smoked. Someone taking advantage there. Tector with a 50. That is his 16th one-day international 50. Still searching for that elusive 100 to his name. George Stockwell support him. We bat pretty deep here today. Like, Ford has got a pretty good average of 40 in one-day international cricket. The reason why Dockwell's batting a bit higher, because Dockwell's been in really good form the last couple of seasons with the bat. He's adding quite a bit to our team in terms of that key role. Just playing a miss. So Ireland 174 for 5. Sweeps that away for 4. Finds the rope here. 33 overs gone, 178 for 5. 209 runs at 12.2. It's not going to be anywhere near that for Ireland. It's just a case of just getting a bit of respectability and just working out what went so wrong with the bowling today. Nice shot from Tector. Moves to 68 off 76 deliveries. Dockrell gets that away for 4. Of course, Dockrell got 100 at the World Cup last season. I'm pretty wrapped with that. Like, his transformation from a bowler to batsman has been quite impressive. 200 up here in this run chase. Tector has started the season with a lot of good intent and intentions. It's full toss. That's being punished. That is 4 boundaries off the over and a single, 17 off it. Dockrell gone for 30 of 36. Brings Ford on debut. The crease. Sweeps that beautifully, Tector. Good shot. 213. Looking for 270, 280 here. If we can get that, that's a decent chase for us. We're very capable of doing much better with the ball, however. Good delivery. Good hustle from Smith too in that delivery. Tector, he's pretty composed at the moment, to say the least. He's got a lucky edge away for 4. He'll take that. It's a big shot from Tector. And that will be finally the 100 he has been seeking for at this level. His first one-day international 100. And what a time to do it. He's a good up-and-coming cricketer for us. And finally gets that score that will hopefully kickstart him converting 50s into 100s. Good shot from Ford. Six overs remaining. Over the 250 mark now. So the batting has been relatively nice so far. Got a couple of scores in the order. Tector, he'll be... No, he's going to be dropped. So he's been given another live. He's been dropped twice. And he beautifully drives that away for 4. Good shot. Clips that away for a single. 128 off 24 deliveries. Got a crazy strike rate to win the game. Not too worried about that, however. We're looking for around that 300 mark. If we can get it. Good hustle again from Smith. New all-time record score. Tector versus New Zealand. 126 of 106 deliveries. Found the gap. That's Tector into the 130s now. In the last over for Ireland, in a pretty respectful batting performance. It's just the bowlers have to definitely correct themselves for game number 2. Because this has been a very good knock from Tector. It's really shown some talent here today. So New Zealand win by 90 runs. Tector 145 of 119 deliveries. He will remain not out. That's a very, very important knock in his career. As he is getting the valuable experience he needs. Dockrell is very good with his surety there as well. He supported quite well. 421 off 33 on debut. And yeah, just got to correct the bowling really. Like, we will go straight to the menuing and just go through some changes. Barry McCarthy is going to come in for Foster. Immediately just gets the valuable experience we need in the order. Humphreys will come in for Mark Adair. They'll probably keep the same team. We've got a lot of bowling options, which is great. we'll stick with that. Let's see how we do. Yeah, just rotating and getting a bit more experience into that lineup. Humphreys taking the spot of Adair. Yeah, wee bit of overcast. We just need to strike early. We need to get Conway out. Conway's the danger man. Vishvaka. It's a very interesting choice. He looks like he can foot it at the level though. 36 of 35 for Vishvaka. Started off good. 55 without loss New Zealand. Humphreys. Brian. Brian is very capable of getting through his allotted overs. I think I'm happy with how Humphreys is developing. Like, he's someone that I am very much pretty pleased with. He's very capable of taking regular wickets. Just a small sample size, 8 wickets in 4 games, an average of 20.75. But the numbers he's getting is sort of telling me he's going to be a very key man going forward in this Irish setup. Though he has been expensive there. We have to take him off. Curtis Camphor in. And again, New Zealand have been very proficient here. Conway, runnable 45. Conway is 33 years of age now, but his numbers are outstanding. Nearly an average of 60. That is crazy. And he didn't even beat his high score from the previous game, which is even more crazier to think about. Brian, he will trap Conway in front, and New Zealand will slump to 1 at 23 for 2. Out for 47. Out for 39. We've just got really next to little bowling. We've got a lot of part-time bits and pieces bowlers. Need to stem the flow runs. Matt Ford into the attack now. Matt Ford can get some runs as well as some wickets. So 2-13 for 2. New Zealand are pretty much commanding the series. Ben Phillips will go for 30 or 35. Williamson's looked really good so far. Doc Roy the attack. We'll bring McCarthy and Little back for just a few overs just to see if we can get a couple of wickets in succession here. We really need them. We may have to bring Craig Young back just for that experience as well. Like, he's got some good averages. Tom Latham's not going to take the game away from us like he did in the last game. Getting that crazy score towards the end. He's out for 9. Williamson bringing up another 100 in his career. His 20th one-day international 100. Very nice batting. So got to get through a sprinkling of overs from someone. New Zealand look like they're going to post another score in excess of 300. Just got to work the bowling out a wee bit. May have to play the extra bowler possibly. So a couple key moments here in this innings. New Zealand have lost a couple wickets in the last couple overs. Just stifles the momentum a little bit. This guy must be new. Nathan Lowther. Little's bowled another over. Humphreys into the attack. We will have a spread field. Brian, I think we'll keep McBrien going at one end. It's got to give some confidence to like guys like Humphreys and that, giving them the ball even though they've had a rough day at the office. Ravindra, he's gone for 15. Humphreys is fighting back here. It's been a great fight back from Ireland. Santner out. It's out for 3. 2 for 51 for McBrien is ever very economical. Ford in. Spinners certainly just put the brakes on things for now. These are interesting tracks. 342 for 8 after 50 overs. Jamison, 34 of 18, 6 boundaries in that innings. But yeah, another big imposing score. It's just been a tough tour for the bowlers. They're going to have to take some learnings away from this tour. Yeah, we'd be looking for that respectability with the bat. And closing the gap on New Zealand. $23 for 1 now, but Balboni gone for 15. Brings McBride in. Again, it's just about getting a start here. I'm not worried about the pace. If we can get a partnership going and then sort of have a go at the bowlers. Beautiful shot, Paul Stirling. Runnable 30 for him. 53 for 1 after 10. So it hasn't been a bad start. Stirling gets that away for a boundary. Stirling must be closing in on another milestone here. He is sort of looking to get around about that 7,000 run mark by the end of the season would be quite good. I wonder if he can get to 10,000 runs. He is certainly very capable. But he'd have to play pretty good for the next 5 to 6 seasons, getting around those 500 to 600 runs that are required for him to achieve that. Brian is out. Brings the Centurion from the last game, and Tector. He's looking to build on that performance. You want to see that consistency go up, and he's gone. He will be out for 6, so he has not delivered. So followed up a performance with another one. Yeah, we've just got to get to the stages where we start winning some series against some of these teams and maybe getting the odd result. We need to sort of get the odd one here and there too because of the way the ODI Championship works in this game, with only the top 10 qualify. We want to consistently make World Cups if we can. We don't want to miss out on opportunities to develop our players and get them a bit more further advanced. Good shot down the ground. That is for 100 up for Ireland, and that's 50 for Paul Stirling. It's been exceptional, Paul Stirling, throughout his career. And that's another good innings. Curtis Campher now. Can he deliver on his talent today? Want to get some real positives out of these tours now. Like we want to demonstrate that we can indeed foot at the level. We have had a slight improvement in the bowling today. We had our moments. We fought back where the game could have got out of hand. But yeah, we just got to find the bowling unit that we can stick with for a long period of time. $120 for 3. Good shot from Curtis Campher. That is 4. Beautifully done. Here's the 30 off 14. Beautiful shot from Stirling again. That's 4 more. Four more. 136 for 3. We're going at the run rate at the moment. It's incredible. We need a substantial partnership if we were to win this, though. Like, these two would have to bat for a while. Although we've got Dockwell and Ford. Those guys can add a bit to the chase. But these two are going to have to do a significant amount of the work if we are to sort of chase here. Big shot from Stirling. Brings up the 150. And now Jamison fires back with a quicker delivery and traps Stirling LBW, and he's gone for 71. Brings a debutant. Well, not really a debutant. A new player into the team. We're searching for our next keeper, really. After no one's really taken ownership of that. So we got the 157 for 4. And he has smoked that for 4 more. Jamison there. Curtis Campher. You think Campher is going to be the key. And this keeper, if he can get a few 50s here and there, it's an improvement on what we've seen from Rock, Tucker and Moore. 3 main keepers that we have tried to use, and that's 50 for Curtis Campher too. Curtis Campher will depart after that 50 for 52. 180 for 5. just have to keep going, really. They have to keep playing that positive cricket. Going at the required run rate, it's just the wickets in hand, just a bit let down. This is our keeper, I think, too. I think we've found someone that is going to contribute something. PJ Moore probably in for the test team, possibly, and that'll be about the only change. He's just got the experience at the moment. We don't play too much test cricket. It's a good shot from Dockrell. And another good over, productive from Ireland. Just going about it, just trying to get ahead of that run rate. It's under 6 and over here. Only thing is, that's something that will take there. Boundary. Boundary again. Okay, good start the over. We are attacking here. Oh, he's gone. Dockrell will go for an innovative score of 26 of 20. Matt Ford. Can he get himself in here? Again, another decent batting performance. We have tried to take the game to them. And this guy can bat. 250 up for Ireland. And that will be a half century for Stephen Doheny on his second game. 89 runs. It's an improvement from the last game. Just don't have the wickets really to probably mount the big challenge required. But if these two can bat, get a 50-60 run partnership, it's game on. As soon as I say that, Doheny's gone. He's gone for 54. And yeah, it's just going to fall apart, unfortunately. Our 15 overs to bat. Can we bat a fair chunk of them? It's free hits. Doesn't really matter. It's a single to McCarthy. Trent Boult back. And the batting has come on quite a bit. Two very competitive scores. It's just that bowling unit needs to get that score under 300 and we could chase well here. 2 for 52 off 5. McCarthy, he has skied that. He is going to be dropped. New Zealand got the butterfingers today. Closing in on 300. 52 runs at 4.7. It's just, if we had three more wickets in hand, would have been so much more happier. So it's actually really gettable if we just bat the overs. 47 required of the last 10, but unfortunately not too many wickets left, which is just going to sting us a little bit. McCarthy, he will find the man down at the third fine leg position. He's gone for 11. Oh, that's out. That's our innings ended. New Zealand won by 44 runs. We had so many overs to bat. A few 50s in the innings though. Sterling 71. Camp for 52, Doheny 54, 37 for Ford not out. So, yeah, just close the gap on them a wee bit again, but we're just got to be a little bit better. We will play the last game of the series. We'll make this a big sort of video. Manly is going to come in now, and we're going to rotate probably Humphreys out. Humphreys did do reasonably well in that last game, 3 for 62. But, yeah, just got to give everyone a bit of a run here because it's super, super important. We keep McBride at the top of the order there. So he's just a handy enough bowler. He's got 90 wickets in his career. Sterling can bowl part-time as well if need be. Been asked to field first, and New Zealand will be looking for the series sweep. And we're looking for a very decent bowling performance. Carthy out of the attack. Just got to rotate if we run into issues. 50th out loss after 10. Conway 20. Nichols 29. Camper hasn't bowled too badly. We are trying to develop Camper's bowling a little bit too. Like, he is someone that I'd like just to get through maybe 5-6 overs a game in terms of the one-dayers. Number 27 off 5. 3 overs on for 13 from McBride. We'll bring George Dockrell in. King Conway and Nichols looking to get New Zealand off to a good start. We just can't seem to break them at the moment. And saying that, we finally get them just under 100 run partnership. 99 between these two. Nichols 56 off 63. He will depart. 3 overs, none for 9. Ford into the attack too. Ford didn't bowl too badly in the game. We gave him an opportunity to bowl. 1 for 43 off 6. Very much a part-timer though. We're just looking for a few overs from him. Number 27 for Dockrell there too. So we're getting through like the that 5th bowling option. Well, going to have to rely on some of our other men stepping up. Conway again looking good. 70, runnable 70. Nothing really looks like anything's bothering him at the moment. Williamson will get the edge. Josh Little will pick up the wicket. Good to see Josh Little picking up an IPL contract too in real life too. It's good to see Irish cricket getting rewarded for good performances of late. They probably think they need to do a little bit better in terms of getting more consistent, beating the big teams, but he's been a big part of that success. 8 overs, 1 for 41. 197 for 2 after 37. Conway 87 of 98. Phillips 25 of 33. Going to bring Brian back. I think we need to get some more overs out of the part-timers if we can. It's a good delivery. Drifting in and then spinning away from the left-hander. Good delivery. Conway out for 95. Here we kicking himself, missing out on that 100. It's been a better bowling performance, so we've been a wee bit more disciplined. 217 for 3 after 40 overs. Phillips 31 of 39, well set, and Latham 5 off 9. Finn Allen batting at an unusual position too. Carthy 6 overs, none for 36. Bring Manley back. He's bowled pretty well as well. It's good to see rotated in for a game. Can he get a wicket or two? He's going to get the wicket of Tom Latham. Good delivery for 18. 63. Okay, so there's been a relatively good performance here. 1 for 45. Josh Little. He's got the wicket of Ravindra. 270 for 6. He's going to get the wicket of Smith too. Accurate bowling from Josh Little. This has been the best bowling performance. We have improved game by game. It's just we've got to turn up on tour. So make sure we get fired up from the get-go, because this has been a good bowling performance. We're actually going to bowl New Zealand out. Can we snipe another game off New Zealand? It's a must-win game too. We just need to get a result. 4 for 46, Josh Little. Great performance. Good wee start to his season. Yeah, just a guy that's getting close to 50 games in one-day international and 20 over international cricket. Ooh, that's a bit of an edge. Balbirnie's gone. Just got to get just a start here, just navigate through this tricky little period. 22 for 1. And that's the first sign of aggression from Paul Stirling. You would say needs to get a score here if Ireland are to win this game. Just got to back what we're doing. The process is very important to us. Wee bit of depth in their batting here, so I am confident that we can chase this score down. beat New Zealand and take it 2-1 going into that 20 over international series, which will be done offline. Like, I probably think we'll do probably a test match next, but it won't be in the New Zealand series. It'll be the next available series. We haven't done them for a wee while. 65 for 1. Good shot. He works that away for 4. So back off the back foot again. 4 more. 73 for 1. Got over here. This is release the shackles a wee bit. Definitely release the shackles. 3 boundaries in the over. That's a massive over for Ireland. Just want to see improvement. Every game is a new opportunity for us. $88 for 1. $92 for 1 now. Pretty happy. Pretty happy how composed we are. We're just when we lose a wicket, we're just got to be looking to build another partnership. So that's the 100 up, and that's a 50 for Paul Stirling. Jamieson gets a key wicket. Ireland we're building there. 36 of 47 from McBride. Tector in now, who's got a breakthrough 100 in this series. Want to support Stirling as much as he can. Run rate is not an issue at the moment. Tector, 102 failures in the tour. This puts us under immense pressure. Stirling's good for 60, 70 most of the time. And he sort of fades away a wee bit. Just got to reassess. It's good. Needed a decent over after that wicket there. Runnable 62. Curtis Camphor now. Definitely gettable this score. Just got to believe. It's a decent wee period for New Zealand. They have clamped down on the run rate a little bit. It's a dicey single, but Paul Stirling's quick enough to get there. It's the 150 up for Ireland. Run rates nearly at run a ball. Just got to make sure we have wickets in hand going for that last 10. 160 for 3 after 30. We bat 50, we should win this game. That's a key moment in the game. He just can't convert that big score. Paul Stirling up for 78. Ireland just falling a wee bit away here. And Curtis Camphor now becomes a key individual in this chase. Need to win a game or two here just to get back into the contention for the qualifying for the World Cup. Doheny's gone. He'll go for 3. George Dockrell is in now. Just need that other world-class batter in that lineup just to give us that little bit of space here, and Dockrell will depart for naught. Brings Matt Ford to the crease. 184 for 6. Cleanly hits that like a whistle. That's gone for, that's many a mile. It's better surface to bowl on than previous games too. So the score New Zealand got something that we should chase. Go start loading to chase and get. Brilliant shot. 200 up for Ireland. Going to take on the arm. And Curtis Camphor will bring up his 50s. Like I said, the key man of this chase. And he's gone. Just throw it away. 51 is scored. And difference between the two sides really is just the fact that their 50s were more significant, like in terms of we're just getting above that and then getting out. 226 for 8. Going to wrap up pretty quickly. It's been a good performance from New Zealand in this one-day international series. They will win by 42 runs, and Ireland will be a bit gutted about that last game. They probably felt they could have won that game, and we go 3-0 down the series. We're just trailing by a couple of wins now, like the Bangladesh side and West Indies and Afghanistan have got a wee bit on us. But yeah, a wee bit gutted about that. The 20 over internationals and the test matches we obviously are going to play offline. Pakistan is our next real major one that we might do. We might do another one-day international one before the World Cup. So yeah, join us for that, guys. Smash the like button, share with a friend, and we'll see you next time.